As the famous astronomer Carl Sagan once said, the universe is a pretty big place, and if it's just us, seems like an awful waste of space. And while unidentified flying objects or UFOs aren't necessarily synonymous with alien spacecraft, a former intelligence official is blowing the whistle and testifying in front of lawmakers next week that the Pentagon is covering up proof of aircrafts that are of non-human origin. He's one of 3 witnesses set to speak at a House Oversight Committee hearing as lawmakers demand transparency from the military about UFOs. NewsNation correspondent Evyn Moon joins us live from Washington, D.C. with more on that. Evyn?
Hi, yeah, we are just days away now from a first-of-its-kind congressional hearing on UFOs, where the nation is set to hear from witnesses who claim there are classified government programs and they've seen UFOs themselves.
The nation awaiting the first-of-its-kind hearing on UFO sightings just days away. Congressional House members claiming there's a potential government cover-up when it comes to UFOs and UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomena.
And we're going to get to the bottom of it, dadgummit, whatever the truth may be. We're done with the cover-up.
Congressman Tim Burchett of Tennessee, one of the most strident voices on releasing information, spoke on NewsNation last night, saying there are intentional efforts by the Pentagon to shut Congress out.
They've got something to hide, and they continue to do it. It's all bogus. It's a cover-up, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Senior lawmakers demanding answers today. Senator Marco Rubio telling reporters, if there are objects operating over restricted airspace and it's not ours and we don't know who it is, that's a problem that we need to get to the bottom of. A high-drama news conference last week setting the stage for Wednesday's groundbreaking hearing. A group of lawmakers claimed they were stonewalled from accessing information at a Florida Air Force base, where they were promised briefings on alleged sightings of UFOs by pilots.
So we went down there, we were stonewalled. They would not give us access to testimony from some of the pilots. They were hiding images and information.
We were told there was pictures available, which we still haven't seen.
Set to testify in Wednesday's landmark hearing, ex-service members with astonishing claims on alleged UFO sightings, including David Grush, the whistleblower first seen on NewsNation's exclusive interview, who claimed the Pentagon is hiding evidence of non-human origin spacecraft.
We have spacecraft from another species.
We do, yeah.
How many?
Quite a number.
The Pentagon denied there is any evidence of UFOs with alien origin. Also set to testify, David Fravor, a former Navy commander who took video of a supposed UFO, and Ryan Graves, a former Navy pilot with reports of multiple UFO sightings during flights. Graves also speaking to NewsNation on Friday.
It's simply a matter of national security and aviation safety, or perhaps for scientific curiosity. Having unknown objects in our airspace, in our commercial airspace, in our tactical training ranges are all very serious safety hazards.
Congress putting pressure on the Pentagon to release information.
If the Pentagon thinks that they're above Congress, they have something else coming to them. We told them we were going to do this if they continued to hide information, and ultimately the American people deserve the facts.
Now, NewsNation will have special coverage of this groundbreaking hearing, which is set to take place this coming Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Alex.
All right, Evyn Moon, thanks so much for that.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.